February 7th, 2010. Ottawa, Canada. The man about to sit down in this interview room is Colonel Russell Williams, commander of the country's largest Air Force base, the pilot trusted to fly the Queen of England. He has come in voluntarily on a Sunday afternoon to help police with their inquiries. He believes he is smarter than everyone in the building. Across the table sits Detective Sergeant Jim Smyth, who never raises his voice. What follows is considered by many investigators the finest police interview ever recorded. We're going to watch how it works.
Our approach to cases like this is that we don't give up on somebody being alive until we get evidence that they're not. So because of that, we're treating Jessica's case as an emergent situation, obviously. Yeah. So we're fast-forwarding things that we might normally take.
Understand the position first. Williams is not under arrest. He walked in freely, without a lawyer, certain that a base commander can talk his way through a routine interview. Smyth is warm, quiet, almost apologetic. Every exit is wide open, and that is the genius of it, because a confident man with open exits doesn't run. He stays and he talks.
The forensic capabilities, things like that are out there. What would you be willing to give me today to help me move past you in this investigation?
What do you need?
Well, would you be willing to supply things like fingerprints, blood samples,
Sure.
things like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Footwear impressions?
Listen to the framing. What would you be willing to give me to help me move past you? Refusing would look guilty, so the innocent acting man must say yes to everything. Williams hands over fingerprints, DNA, and the boots he wore into the station that day. What he doesn't know is that investigators already have a boot print, frozen into the snow behind Jessica Lloyd's house. He has just walked the matching boots into the building himself.
Okay. Your vehicle drove up the side of Jessica Lloyd's house. Your boots walked to the back of Jessica Lloyd's house on the evening of the 28th and 29th of January. Okay. You want discretion. We need to have some honesty. Okay, because this is
one word, identical, laid on the table with the photographs. And now watch Williams, not the detective. The stillness, the long look down at the prints, the silence stretching out. This is a trained military commander's face, trying to hold formation while every option he walked in with disappears at the same moment. Smyth doesn't shout, doesn't gloat. He just lets the evidence sit there and do the talking.
Explain, is there something missing that you're struggling with that I can shed some light on for you?
I'm struggling with how upset my wife is right now.
Russ, what are you looking for?
Now listen very carefully to what he does not say. He does not say, "I didn't do this." He says he is struggling with how upset his wife is. That is not the sentence of an innocent man. Innocence protests the accusation. Guilt starts negotiating the damage. The moment those words leave his mouth, Smyth knows the interview is over. The colonel has already surrendered. He just hasn't said the words yet.
Okay, is she close to a road?
Yep.
All right. Is it something where is she buried, or is she somewhere where if you walk there you would fairly easily see her?
It's here.
Okay, so she's south of 7.
And here is the final move. Smyth never asks, "Did you do it?" He asks, "Where is she?" A question that quietly assumes everything and offers only one way to be even slightly decent about it. Minutes after this exchange, Russell Williams, the man who flew the Queen, asks for a map and gives directions to where he left Jessica Lloyd. 10 hours, one afternoon, not a single raised voice.
So when she spotted me, I
Step back and look at the architecture of what you just watched. No threats. No slammed tables. Smyth gave him comfort and status, let him volunteer the very evidence that hanged him, revealed it gently, and then offered him a reason to stop fighting. Williams was sentenced to 2 life terms, and this quiet Sunday afternoon of tape is now studied by detectives around the world, as close to a perfect interrogation as has ever been recorded.
I subdued her.
Jessica Lloyd was 27. Marie-France Comeau was 37, a corporal who served on the colonel's own base. Their family's courage made this prosecution possible, and the tape you just watched meant neither family ever faced a trial of denials. It is a reminder that the most powerful weapon in that room was never force. It was patience, preparation, and a quiet question. Subscribe for more real case files, told with respect for the people at their center.